Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Latter-day Jeppy. Um, First off, I wanted to apologize for the sound of my voice. I got dental work done, and so it makes talking a little difficult right now. Hopefully, it'll get better in the future. But today I wanted to start a new series. I don't know what I'll call it. Something along the lines of Missionary Stories. Woohoo! Stories from my mission. Because I've got quite a bit of good ones. And so I just wanted to take a short minute to talk about a story from my mission. First one is from my first area, which I served in Cincinnati, Ohio, or more of the Dayton, Ohio area. That's where I served. Majority of my mission was up in Dayton. I never got to see Cincinnati, sadly, but what do you do, right? So my first area, I was being trained. I think it was the second half? First half? First half, I think. I can't remember. Either my first 6 weeks or my second 6 weeks. So my 12 weeks. I can't fully remember. I'm trying to remember who was the Dayton West Elders. I think it was Elder Erickson and Elder Gravely. So it would be my first. I don't think Elder Bundy was there. Or Elder Bunderson. But we... I don't remember what we were doing, but we were at the church building. And the Dayton's church building is super weird. It's like an office building. The church rented out like this entire building for the church. And it's like in this office. Super strange. But, I mean, it worked. It did its job. It looked like a church on the inside. It was surrounded by gay bars. It was super funny. Straight downtown. But we were there. I don't remember what we were doing. We were doing something with the other elders. So it was the four of us. We were all four there. We were probably like switching the car or something. I don't fully remember. But we were there and we started hearing like a noise. Like it sounded like somebody was in the building with us. And it sounded like they went to the kitchen. So we were kind of spooked, trying to figure out what was going on, and none of us wanted to go into the room. And finally, I, being the greenie that I was, I had the fire of God behind me. I was like, I am invincible. I am a missionary of the Lord. I will be protected, and if I die, I'll be good off, And so I was like, all right, let's do it. And I talked up Elder Gravely, and Elder Gravely was with me. I was like, let's do it. We're going to do it. And my trainer, he was trying to talk me down. Elder Taylor was talking me down, trying to get me to not to do it. And we were like, I was like straight up about to grab the handle, and I just had the thought. I was like, because a huge problem in Dayton is heroin, opioids, drugs, huge issue. And right as I was about to grab the handle, I just had that thought, like, what if it's a druggie and he's got a heroin needle, And he's like standing right by the door, and I was gonna open it, and he was just gonna stab me, like right in the neck or like in the arm with a heroin needle, a used heroin needle. And right as I thought that, I was like, no, I would rather die than get stabbed. So I was like, no, not gonna do it. And Elder Taylor was happy because I decided not to, because he was training me, didn't want anything bad to happen to me, and he was kind of thinking a little bit more with his head. Due to the fact that he was out a little longer, he had a little bit more experience. But that's what stopped me, because I was like super afraid, because that's one thing I don't want to happen. I don't want to be stabbed by, first, a used needle. Second, it's a heroin needle. It's got traces of heroin. I don't want to be tripping, plus have some sort of bloodborne disease, So we decided that we calmed down. We kind of just sat there. We were trying to yell at the guy, person, whoever's in there. We were trying to like, hey, we are gonna call the cops. If you don't leave, we'll let you leave. Like, it's not a big deal. Just, we want you out of the building. Trying to figure out if there's anything. Finally, we ended up calling the cops, and like 8 cops showed up, like 8 people, and they were like all like, of course, in their police vests and whatnot, with pistols drawn. They're like walking around in our church, like, and then they go up to the kitchen, like kick the door open, and they're come flying in, and they're like, ah. Turns out there was nobody in there. We don't know what we heard. I don't know, maybe like a weird sound the fridge was making or something. I don't even know. But they didn't find anybody, which was good. But it was just super weird, super fun story I like to tell, because it's stupid. Freaking my brain, how it works with the whole heroin needle. If I would have just opened the door, we would have found out and didn't need to call the cops. But if there was somebody in there and they had a heroin needle, I would have got stabbed. And I wasn't going to take those chances. But yeah, so that's story 1 from the mission that I'd like to share with you guys. I've got a lot more, especially with Dayton. About the time I almost got shot. That was fun. I'll share that one probably next time. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys got some interesting missionary stories, love to hear a little bit about them in the comments. That'd be great. And if you haven't served a mission yet, I highly recommend doing it. It's freaking fun. I love my mission. They're hard, but worth it if you're thinking about doing them. You gain a lot of friendships. You gain a lot of knowledge. You just grow. You grow as a person and learn a lot. You get these great stories. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed living it. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to it. I would love to, if I could figure out how to animate, make pictures, drawings of these, it would be even better. But I don't know how to do that. So maybe sometime in the future if I ever take the time to learn. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed for like the 4th or 5th time I've said it. Have a good day. Appreciate stopping by. Alright, goodbye.